The Big Show on Hauraki. Cheers, Tui, for bringing back the laughs in a world gone mad. Yeah, right.
Welcome.
This is big.
To the Hauraki Big Show.
Really big.
With Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Monday afternoon, the 4th of November, 2024. And you, my friends, are listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Tui.
Get it in ya.
Get it in ya.
Get it in ya.
Yes, boy. And I tell you what, as always, Mogi looking like an absolute stallion. Black T-shirt today, and it's really straining at the seams there. Looks like you've been pumping iron all weekend, you stallion. Got a bit of a bronze hue to your skin as well. Looking hot, baby.
Yeah, I appreciate that, you mad dog, you sick son of a bee, you old perv. Hell of a weekend, man. Good to be back. The sun is out. It feels like weather's coming good.
Yeah, man.
We've got a bit of the sense of summer in the air, and I'm here for it, man. I'm
Totally.
here for it.
Can't wait for you to be ripping off that T-shirt and just hanging out there in the sun. Keyzie's back. G'day, Keyzie. I've got to say, great to have you back, mate. But, Jesus, you could have made an effort on the clothes front. You got your tracky pants on. You've got a grody old sweater. Your bouffant is all over the shop like you've just rolled out of bed. But how's life, mate?
I am back. I'm wearing comfy clothes today because, to be honest, when I left the house, I was like, I'm not ready to go back to work yet.
I was going to say, man, is that your boyfriend's sweater?
This is my boyfriend's sweater. A couple of sizes too big. Fits him, though. So this is, seriously, when I'm just bumming around, this is the sweater I wear. So I was like, you know what? It's like when Jase wore those Crocs to work 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
I don't care about you guys. I'm just going to wear this sort of stuff, you know?
Yeah.
And I think it looks good.
I think you look great.
Yeah,
Actually,
I just expected you to make more of an effort, is what I'm saying, Keyzie, and be excited to be back at work.
What,
and
can I
instead
just-
you're sort of rolling like a sloth.
no, I know what's happened here is Jase walked in today and he clearly has made an effort. He knows that it's my first day back.
Yes.
He's obviously excited. He's shaved. He's done his hair. He's got
No,
a
I
new
haven't.
shirt on. Well, it's already grown back pretty
No, this
quickly.
is an old shirt. I've been wearing this for ages.
You've got all your new gears on and you look great, Jason. I'm sorry. I'll dress up for you tomorrow, mate. All right?
Thanks, mate. Good to have you back, man.
just
tell you
quickly.
what, yes.
Have you guys seen the TUI billboard campaign? It's back.
Oh, yeah, everybody's talking about it.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, in this day and age, we could all use a laugh.
It's true. It's true.
Have you guys been doing that while I've been away?
Oh, Punts
Not
has
quite
been doing
like
it.
that,
Yeah,
but
but
yeah.
But anyway, it's all good. Hey, I tell you what, big show ahead. Mogi went for a walk. And
That's right.
also, it's Maggot Monday. If you've got a mate that's been a maggot this last weekend, text us 3483.
Also, after 5 o'clock, Black Caps coach Gary Stead on the show to talk the big win.
Too good. Here's Soundgarden.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Yes, indeed. Queens of the Stone Age there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Monday afternoon. The time is 4:13. Any text there, Keyzie, on 3483, Maggot Monday?
That's right, it is Maggot Monday, so if you want to nominate yourself or anyone else, text through 3483, you can get yourself a TUI prize pack. Maggot Monday, shout out to Levi from Greymouth, who got responsibly maggoted on the weekend, but still showed up first thing Monday, absolutely backboning it.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
That's good stuff, isn't it, fellas?
I really admire those people that, go hard on the weekend, turn up right on time on Monday morning, particularly your sort of labourers, your builders who have to do hard jackamogi.
Do you consider building hard yakka?
Yeah, the guy that built our bathroom, he was bloody worked his ass off.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, worked his ass off.
'Cause you-
You've been
saying-
kissing his
No.
ass ever since, actually. I'm
He's-
wondering what's going on there. It
he's
feels like you've
very
offended
good.
him somehow.
Very good. But you know what I mean? Like if you're doing physical labour and stuff and you're feeling a bit...
Best thing for you, man.
Yeah, I suppose so. Sweat it out.
Yeah.
Anything else there, Keyzie?
G'day, fellas. Happy Maggot Monday to me old mate Adam for landing a new job. About bloody time the sicko got round to it. So good work. That's from Mick Shagger in Dunedin.
Oh, yeah, McShagger.
Yeah, great stuff. Well, as you're going to hear, Keyzie's back. So tell us about it, Keyzie. How was the holiday, mate? What did you do?
You
Well,
lazy bastard, you.
Last week, I wanted to put a week aside so that I could build a deck with my dad.
Yes.
My dad's really sick,
Oh.
so no deck.
You should have just asked me to go. I would have helped you whip one up.
Nah, that's all good, Jason. I mean, you're busy. You've got to get up and make coffee and burn it, and you got a full day and do Pilates and stuff.
Have you told Keyzie about the deck you've got around at your joint at the moment, Jase, on the at the back end of the house there?
Yeah.
Have you got a deck on your back end?
I want the biggest deck you've ever seen, mate. But
I didn't know
But
about
it's
that.
falling to pieces.
it's falling to pieces, and I'm in a conundrum whether to totally demolish it and have nothing there, or rebuild it?
You should rebuild it.
Yeah, I should, eh?
So, to be honest, had a couple of days of just sort of doing this and that. Still a few jobs to do, film Game of Two Halves, things like that. But then on the Wednesday, drove down to Tauranga, met up with the old parents, Don and Mon. Had a lovely stay there, and then went and finally bought the motorbike that I'd been eyeing up for some months now.
Yes.
So I brought that back to Auckland, and you're going to restore it. It's bloody great. Had a really nice time off.
What do you mean restore it? Because I know how much you paid for it. What do you mean isn't it ready and good to go with the amount of money you spent on it, Keyzie?
Jase, it's not that much money for the bike that it is. It's 50-something years old.
Yeah.
And it runs, and it can be registered straight away. It can get a bike warrant straight away, and I'll be doing that soon. But I'm going to tidy it up because, it's all 50-year-old stuff. I want it to be shiny.
Right. So what are you going to do? You're going to wash it?
I'm going to wash it, Mogi.
Bit of CRC.
Yeah.
Are you going to shine up the old spokes there, man?
Well, to be honest, I'm probably going to have to replace them and relace the wheels because the chrome, I think they're just a bit too far gone.
You mean Donna's going to have to do that?
Who's Donna?
Don, your dad.
Oh, my dad, Don.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't want a bar of it.
Right.
Sure.
After single-handedly doing my truck, he's like, you're doing anything else from now on. It's all on you, brother.
Yeah. I noticed that the front wheel is smaller than the back wheel. What's that all about?
Well, it's just a cool look. Which is weird because usually it's the other way around.
Yeah.
So is that true?
Yeah. Well, that's what I noticed.
You noticed from the front.
I found it interesting.
Okay, because it shouldn't be like that.
Right.
Okay.
Well, you should just buy a new wheel if I was you.
Yeah. Okay. I might. Okay. I didn't
Some
spot
other
that.
things I might do is I get one. Have you seen those Chucks cloths? Those blue ones, like sort of blue and white, and they've got Chucks written on them.
Yeah, the real crap. Yeah.
You grab one of those and just wipe the seat down. That'll come up like new.
Yeah, totally, man.
Right, because I was going to replace the cover on the seat because it's quite old.
Waste of money, man.
Yeah,
Right,
totally.
okay.
Well, especially given how much you've already spent on it, Keyzie, you know what I mean? It's turning into a money pit. I'm concerned about your finances.
It's not turning into a money pit. It is a money pit. Exactly, 100%.
Is your wife really chuffed about that?
No, she's not. She's fuming.
Yeah, sure.
But she ticked it off and it's all good. And, if you're going to get with a backbone like old Keyzie who loves, tinkering.
If you want to put a bit more value on it as well, I'd put a bumper sticker on the back of it. So, something funny like Shag and Wagon, something like that.
Well, it doesn't have a bumper, though.
Hey?
Like a fender sticker.
Jesus, you got ripped off, man.
Oh, is it supposed to come with a bumper?
Oh, my God.
His head like a hole.
Oh, God.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Yes, indeed, the Black Crows there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Monday afternoon. The time is 4:26. Now, fellas, I want to do something unusual here. You weren't here, actually, Keyzie. It was on the Friday. We had a big poll.
Oh, I wasn't here.
No.
So you won't know this.
And in this particular big poll, I think Mogi organised it for some reason. I don't know why.
Mogi organised a big poll.
Yeah.
That's true.
And the big poll was, should Hoity J grow a mo for Movember?
Oh, that's a great idea.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, that's such a good
That was my idea.
Yeah. Did you organise that?
And I, with a great deal of trepidation and hesitation, agreed with old Moogie that we could do that. And you know what he's like if you go against him. He gets a bit, gets a bit toey, Keyzie.
Are you still scared of him?
Yeah, totally, man. Well, you seen how he's built?
Yeah.
Anyhow, I put a provision in this particular big poll, and the provision was it has to be at least 80% of the punters that say, yes, I have to grow a mo.
Right, okay, well, that's a huge
proportion.
ask. Yeah, so what did it end up being?
95. And this is where it gets unusual, because I want to plead my case to the people of New Zealand and to the Big Show listeners. I don't want to grow a mo.
Oh, that's a shame. Why'd you do the big poll?
I am going to look like a massive moose knuckle. I've got some big events coming up, and I don't want some half-assed mo growing on my face.
Yeah.
What big events have you got coming up?
Oh, I've got some big meetings coming up that I need to look my best for. Also,
This sounds like a lie.
Yeah, it does.
Hand on heart, it's true.
Big meetings.
I look terrible with a mo. I don't grow a great mo.
Oh, I know.
Can I just say my marriage at the moment's on the ropes?
Oh, yeah. Well, that won't help at all.
And my wife hates mo's.
Oh, yeah, especially
She was
yours.
not stoked when I got... She was not stoked, Mogi, when I got home on Friday night and said, darling, I have to grow a mo because the people have decided.
Mogi's wife hates Samoas as well.
Yes.
And he's got an absolute behemoth.
Well, and this is the other thing, is everyone on the show has a Mo apart from Hoodie J, which is another reason we brought it up. I want to plead my case and ask the people of New Zealand to reconsider their decision here.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I want to say to the people of New Zealand, have mercy on Hoodie J.
I'm not sure why you're asking the people of New Zealand.
Why?
Well, because it's up to the big show.
Well,
You've already asked the people of New Zealand, and 95% of them said yes.
This is where it's unusual, Mogi, is I want to put it to the people again that they reconsider their decision
Okay, well, how about this?
for Hoodie J to grow a mo.
How about this? We give the people of New Zealand a chance to hear what you're saying, heed your words. Let's put another poll back up. Are you sure you want Jase? And then what does it have to hit this time?
Well, 80%.
Well, let's go 95.
No way.
I just want to plead for mercy.
I'll go
okay?
85.
Okay, 85. I plead for mercy.
And then if it hits more than 85,
I'm committed.
and then you can't whinge about it?
Yes.
Well, because the thing about it is this is all for a great cause, Movember.
I know.
So, you're raising funds there for Movember. So if you want to pay $1,000, I reckon that'd be fair enough. You donate that to Movember, that'd be sweet.
And then you're off the hook, man.
Then you're off the hook.
Oh, that's tempting, actually. 'Cause you know how it is, guys. I mean, I'm sort of looked upon as a bit of a style icon. And I and I just, Mogi and Keyzie, I just don't want to look like a fool, okay? So I plead with the people of New Zealand, give Hoodie J another chance here.
Okay.
And we'll put another big poll up, and please, I plead for mercy. I'm down on my knees.
Okay, vote no if you want to heed Hoodie J's words. It's up at the Hauraki Big Show on the Instagram story. Pugs is firing it up there now. But if you want to see him with it, then vote yes, obviously.
Yeah.
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
The Rolling Stones there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Monday afternoon. The time is 4:54. Plenty coming up after 5 o'clock, including chatting to the New Zealand cricket coach Gary Stead on the quite unbelievable series whitewash against India. Also after 5 o'clock, of course, Sport Chat, because there was a lot of great sporting action over the weekend.
So much sporting action. You've got the All Blacks, of course, playing England. Hell of a test match. Tonga v the Kiwis. You've got Auckland FC taking on the Phoenix for the first time.
Yes, I watched that, actually.
It was, first time I've watched a full A-League game ever.
Yes.
So, very exciting weekend of sport. And also, Pugsan is coming around to my place tonight.
Yes.
We're going to do a bit of a movie night. It was his suggestion a while back. And I'm just a bit worried because you guys have been on a few dates with him recently. I haven't been on a date with him in a long time, and I know that lately he's just, I don't know.
Is he coming to your house or are you going to his house?
No, he insisted on coming to my house.
Right.
Yeah, so just some advice on how I should handle that situation, what time I should have him out by, that sort of thing. So.
Well, look, we'll get to it when we get to it, but he's on fire at the moment, old Pugs.
In a good way?
Wow. Absolutely.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope you're surviving your Monday afternoon. What a glorious day it is again here in Auckland City. I hope it's like that wherever you are in this fine country of ours. You're listening to The Big Show, by the way, brought to you by Tui.
Get it in ya!
Get it in ya!
Get it in ya! Hey, fellas.
Yeah.
When you're out and about driving around on your teeters and that, you might notice... You might notice that the old Tui Year Right campaign is back in full swing. You know,
I did.
With the black on one side and the Tui on the other side saying Year Right.
I actually had someone bail me up about that, and they were saying they think it's bullshit. They think those things are too old school. And I'll tell you, Keyzie, what I said to them. Everybody needs a laugh at the moment, and I think any opportunity you can get to have a laugh, you got to take it.
Yeah, nice.
So just chill out, man.
Yeah, that's really nice, mate.
That's
well
so
done.
true. We could all do with a laugh. What
was the one that I read the other day? Something about lollies.
Oh, this is cool. This is a real cool.
Oh, no, it was something
anecdote for the radio. At 5 o'clock.
No,
as well.
You do it.
No, it was something about meth and lollies, and taking the lollies off the kids in Halloween because they didn't want them.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
So, okay, easy.
So good. See,
by the way,
what that does, Jason, it makes me want to see the actual billboard to actually
To
hear
see
the joke.
what the joke is.
Actually,
because I'm still none the wiser.
Yeah, no, I've got no idea.
It's on Lincoln Road there, Keyzie, if you want to just take a little side tour from Tiara to... Now, listen, Sorry, I've lost.
Of course you lost. You
my
always
train
do
of
this.
thought.
You always go, and then you've
Now
got nothing
listen.
lined up. Coming up shortly, Jase.
Yes, Gary Stead.
Gary Stead, of course, the coach of the Black Caps, potentially the greatest to ever do it. He'll be joining us here on the show, less than 24 hours after an historic victory. So
Wow.
that's pretty amazing.
Yeah, it is.
I had to pull a lot of strings to get this one done.
Yeah,
fellas.
it was good work by you, Keyzie.
Yeah, great
Good work,
job,
mate.
Oh, it was
Keyzie,
Pakistan, really. It was
That's true, yeah.
Should have known
It
that.
was.
Hey, here's the Killers.
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Live there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Monday afternoon. The time is 11 minutes past 5 o'clock.
Talking over my favourite bit.
Do they need that 20-second outro on that? That's
It's good,
just-
man. It's good. That's musicianship for you, brother.
Bit of
That's art.
elongated guitar there, Keyzie.
Yeah. Seems silly. Hey, fellas, tonight, straight after work, old Pug Son's coming around to my place. We're doing a bit of a movie night. There's a new Studio Ghibli film out, which is...
So like Netflix and chill.
It is Netflix and chill. Studio Ghibli is a Japanese art studio. They've done so many, Oscar award-winning animated films over the years. Howl's Moving Castle, Spirited Away, and found out that Pug Son is a fan of it, as am I.
Yeah.
Not many people I know are into it, so that was cool. So we're like, the new one's out, let's watch it at my place. He insisted on having it at my place. Originally, it was supposed to be at his. He was like, nah, my place is out of action. It'll have to be yours.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, so-
got to be a bloody pit in there at the moment.
Well, that's the
All
thing
the
is-
stuff that's going on.
You know, when we originally agreed to this was a few months ago, and now lately he's just sort of, he's sort of changed. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, totally.
In the past few months? And I'm just a bit worried about having him around at my place and sort of what I can expect, because you guys have been on dates with him recently.
Well, yeah, it's been a little while.
So, for example, the idea is he'll come around maybe, probably get to mine at 8 o'clock once he's finished doing the podcast and stuff like that. I was just going to order in some pizza. Will that be fine?
Well, look, here's the thing that while you've been away, Keyzie,
Yeah, or Chris.
over the last couple of weekends, let me put it this way: Pug Son's been in form,
Right,
okay, and he's been spreading his wings,
His wings.
as well as other stuff.
Yeah, okay, 'cause that's what
Can I also put it this way, Keyzie, that he's ordered another pallet? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the
'cause-
only reason he's a bit down on the dumps this Monday, as opposed to the last two Mondays, is he's got Shaggers back.
Right, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
That checks out. Because I remember because I had him round a few months ago, sort of right at the start of him being a bit of a stallion.
Yeah.
And I remember he walked in and I was about to introduce him to my wife, and the first thing he said was, "Who do I have to shag around here to get a beer?"
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like instantly establishing himself as the alpha.
Yes,
And you
yes.
sprinted to the
Oh, of
fridge
course
and
I did.
grabbed him
And-
one.
and grabbed him.
It was
one, yeah.
intimidating, you know?
Well, we had the monthly mix.
Oh, like the staff
the
party.
staff party here on Friday.
Yeah.
We didn't see Pug Son for most of the show. He was
Right.
over there just smoozing, man.
Right, okay.
It was. I've never seen him. I've never seen anything like it.
Right, okay.
And he's got a charm about him, and so
Well, he knows that, though. That's the issue.
I wouldn't leave him alone in the.
Well, no,
you know.
my wife's actually out tonight.
Oh, okay.
So that was my concern.
Yeah, okay. So
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
out tonight.
Yeah.
She had a work thing on, so I was like, okay, perfect. I can do this thing now. What about should I even have photos of like my family photos up, or should I take all those down? And because I just,
Oh, he's a gentleman.
oh, he is.
Yeah,
He's a gentleman. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Till you
He's
get
not a
him in
complete
bed.
animal. Yeah, until you get him in the sack.
Well,
And
I mean,
then he is just a beast.
well, obviously that's
Yeah.
not my
He's like
intention.
the Tasmanian devil.
Oh, really?
He's
He
a
just spins around.
Yeah,
He's a
yeah.
shagging machine.
Right. Okay.
Can I just say also re the food?
Yeah, I
Keyzie?
was going to order a couple of pizzas. Or something.
Well, forget that for a start.
Right.
If you're going to feed Pug Son anything, it has to be sticky.
Oh, like sticky beef or sticky chicken.
sticky
or something.
chicken or something like that.
Right. Okay. That's weird. Why is that?
Well, I don't know. He just won't eat anything unless it's sticky.
He's big on the proteins.
yes,
Right,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Well, I suppose you got to feel the beast, don't you?
Yeah,
So,
well,
that
that's
makes
right.
sense. Okay.
Put a bit of petrol in the tank there.
Can I just say maybe don't sit next to him on the couch either?
Well, I've only got one couch.
Right.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Are these films erotic in any way?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay.
Not at all.
Because he's
Yeah.
been coming to work with absolute rages for no reason whatsoever.
Okay. Thanks for the help, fellas.
No, but I'm sure it'll be fine, man.
Yeah, cool. Okay.
That'll be
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, he's not staying over or anything.
No, that's not his style, man.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no.
He'll just have a go and leave.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Faith No More there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Monday afternoon. And as a cricket fan, the last couple of weeks have just been extraordinary for all you New Zealand cricket fans out there. Probably the greatest Test series clean sweep victory in the history of the New Zealand game. And we had to chat to someone from the Black Caps. And we've got the man himself, Coach Gary Stead, joining us. G'day, Gary. Thanks for your time, mate.
No problems at all.
I've got to be honest with you, Gary. I do a podcast called the BYC, and we you might have even been on it, actually, I think.
Maybe, yeah.
And I'll be honest with you. We've been putting the boot in a little bit to you fellas over the last couple of months because we felt the performances were a bit up and down. We were worried about sort of up-and-coming players and that sort of thing. This last 3 weeks and these last 3 tests have just been unbelievable and just extraordinary for New Zealand cricket. What happened, mate? Because it feels like it came out of the blue almost.
Yeah, I mean, it's when you come to India, it's always exciting cricket. I think the pitches itself make for that. You see wickets more regularly, the ball turns more, so that it always feels like there's something happening. And we've played very, very well over here. I think there's been huge contributions from everyone in the group, and we've strung it together and put India under pressure. And I think we shouldn't underestimate the I guess, expectations and pressures on India at home as well. And we've managed to exploit that and play some fantastic cricket.
But yeah, India have always responded well to that pressure, though, haven't they? And on this occasion, whether it's due to how well the Black Caps have gone or their own inability to sort of get underway, I'm not too sure. But certainly, your side was a lot more aggressive than perhaps we've seen, showed a lot more confidence, and it really paid off. When you go to India, it's normally a matter of not are we going to lose, but by how much are we going to lose?
Yeah, look, I think we came over here and we obviously came off the disappointment of Sri Lanka and didn't get the results we wanted there. But we didn't play really badly and felt we were on the right track and going forward. So we talked here about like firing a shot back at India. I think losing the toss, quite honestly, in that first Test match helped us.
Oh, how good!
Yeah, and when you get a victory like that, and being it was the only third one for New Zealand ever, it gives you confidence. And then we go to 2 different places, Pune and then here to Mumbai, and on very, very different wickets. I think the most pleasing thing is the way we adapted to them and had the confidence and I guess courage to keep playing the way that we thought was the right way, and it proved to be enough.
Hey, Gary, Keyzie here. Hope you're well, mate. What have you guys had a sense of the sort of the mood of the nation you are currently in following that Test series loss?
Look, there's always people out there that have opinions and stuff around it, and that can be a good thing. So you take the good with the bad at times, but. I think within the team itself, there was still belief in the way forward and what we were trying to do. And I mean, Test cricket is tough. You play against good teams every time you play. So you need to be at your best, and sometimes you need them to be not quite at their best to get the results that you want.
Well, the great thing about this is what I find extraordinary about this series, Gary, is you not only won 3-0, but you dominated. And it was an all-encompassing team effort. Sort of individuals stood up at certain times, your Santners, your Jase, your batsmen. And do you think there was perhaps an air of perhaps India underestimating you guys a little bit? They've got the big tour to Australia coming up. Do you think they were maybe looking ahead too far and they underestimated what you guys were bringing?
Yeah, I absolutely think that is the case. but we can't control what others think. All we can do is keep focusing on ourselves and what we're trying to do. And I think that's the most pleasing part. I think it's been an incredible sort of 3 or 4 weeks for New Zealand cricket when you consider the White Ferns winning the World Cup as well. But then to come here and do what we've done is extremely special. And when you consider the history of world cricket, it's the first time that a team's come here and swept India in a series of 3 or more. So that makes it, I guess, even more memorable for the team.
Oh, that is the unbelievable thing, isn't it? In the history of cricket, that the Black Caps are the first team to go onto Indian soil and win 3-0. It's absolutely phenomenal. And it begs the question, Gary, are you hungover, pissed, or both?
There is no doubt there's a few sherbets went down last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the boys have had a good night, and look, they deserve it as well. So it's been a hard fought 3 weeks. It's not an easy place to tour India, so we enjoy the successes when we get them.
Well, I've got to say, from everyone here in New Zealand, mate, we're massively proud of you guys. It's just been an extraordinary effort. It's really lifted everyone's spirits. So congratulations. I hope the hangover's not too bad. And I just want to do a little plug too for a player who I think has really hung in there, and that's Will Young, who really stood up, I thought, with Kane Williamson being out. And I was so stoked to see him take the opportunity at one, mate.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Youngie's been in and around the squad for a few years now, and he's had a bit of a go in some different positions. But with Kane being ruled out, it gave him some consistency at number 3, and he played beautifully. So, yeah, we're delighted for him as well, and very pleased he played the way he did.
Good stuff. Hey, well, Gary, thanks for joining us, mate. Give our congratulations to all the players over there, and we'll be organising a ticker parade for when you guys get home, eh?
Well done. Thanks, guys. Thanks for the support.
Thanks, mate.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Yes, indeed. Rage Against the Machine there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show. It was great catching up with the New Zealand cricket coach there, Gary Stead, and what an extraordinary test series it was. So I'm thinking, fellas, it was such an amazing weekend of sport. Let's have some sport chat. Oosh. Oosh. Oosh.
Just quickly on Gary Stead, if you missed the chat, check out the Hauraki Big Show's podcast. The best of comes out tonight at 7:30 p.m. Bloody good fella. I'll start things, guys, and we can't cross off everything from the weekend. It was so huge. But I will start with the Kiwis, who did unfortunately lose to Matema'a Tonga 25-24. Hell of a game. Tonga absolutely dominated us in the first half. We were also making basic errors. And then in the second half, we slowly started to edge our way back. Joey Tapine, who's our front row with a sweet mullet, he scored just an all-time try down the right wing to bring us back into the game. The RSA that I was at was absolutely heaving. People were shouting and screaming.
Were they whooping and hollering?
They were whooping and hollering, Mike. Were you there? Azar Katoa, who plays for the Tongans, young fella in the halves, slotted a great field goal to get them up by 1. Unfortunately, we couldn't return serves. Shawnee J tried, missed. Jermaine Asako tried and missed. However, everyone's up in arms because on the replay of the Shawnee J field goal, the opposition were clearly offside. They weren't square at marker. So if this was the NRL this year, because they've been cracking down, that would have been called back as a penalty.
Right. So
bit of a stitch-up. However, Tonga kind of deserved to win that, and good on them, because their fans are the best in the game.
Can I also say there as well that Tonga got out to a 24-0 lead.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then New Zealand came back to equal it at 24-all.
It was amazing.
Yeah, so pretty amazing game. Turns on the cricket, obviously unbelievable. We just saw to Gary Stead. I would like to ask you, Jase, does this mean we should drop Kane Williamson from here on out?
Well, this is actually, Will Young's been treated so badly over the years. He's been put in different places every time he's dropped, he's brought in, he's dropped. He's a really good player. It's a really tough question for them now, what to do with Williamson. I mean, he's our greatest ever player. There's no question
Probably
about
gonna
it.
slot back in.
But it would be very hard on Will Young to be dropped after those performances, because he was kind of our backbone in that series.
Yeah, he was.
He was bloody good.
What did you think about the All Blacks, Jase?
The All Blacks. There was a fair amount of effing and jeffing in my house, Mogi, to the point where my wife told me to calm down again.
My wife.
And I had to go out and have a durry. Look, some sensational rugby. The All Blacks still making a lot of mistakes, to be fair, and it got very tenuous towards the end where our line-out shat the bed, basically. We lost 3 or 4 crucial line-outs in a row.
Cody Taylor being injured early and not
that
able
was
to
a
return.
significant blow, actually. And, of course, Barrett... Bowden Barrett out for the next Test match as well. It was a fascinating Test
I hadn't
match.
heard about that.
Yes.
He was bloody good.
I'm stoked that we won, put it that way, but geez, she was tense.
I feel like, having watched a replay of it when I was of more of sounder mind, I think...
Or you mean less steamed, Keyzie?
Jase, I think England lost that game. We didn't win it.
Yeah, well, we scored the points and they failed. Yeah, absolutely, you're right. It was an exciting Test match because it was so close and it could have gone either way right to the end, but it wasn't high-quality rugby. The amount of knock-ons, just handling errors, was just driving me up the goddamn wall. They were trying a lot of stuff, which was great, but I guess All Black teams of the past, that stuff would stick a hell of a lot more. It's just not sticking at all. It's not like sticking half the amount of time or 3/4. It's just not sticking at all. So when you're getting 20 handling errors a game, Jesus.
I tell you what, though, that Will Jordan try... What a
And Bowden Barrett changing direction and just creating that gap.
That was
Unreal.
a moment of genius.
Also-
for sure.
Barrett is unreal.
But it was interesting because that day, of course, I had the All Blacks in the morning and then we had the cricket in the evening. She was 2 extremely tight, tense battles.
Certainly was, Jase. Just quickly, Will Jordan, isn't he on 37 Test tries or something already?
He's so hot.
Doug
He's extraordinary.
Doug Howlett's record, who's hot as well, by the way, is 49. He is going to blow through it, surely.
Oh, yeah, well.
You'd think so. He's
No
going to be the
question
new
he will.
Also, big shout out to, and sorry, Wellington Phoenix fans, Auckland FC for going to the Phoenix hometown down there in Wellington, beating them 2-0.
Gave him a hiding.
But, Jase, let's not rack up the Phoenix
Absolutely
fans.
trash them.
I love the Wellington
On their home
Jase,
pitch.
I'm more of a Phoenix fan than I am Auckland, but can I just say, whether you hate the new Auckland side because you're a Phoenix original or not, the interest around the A-League now in our 2 New Zealand teams at an all-time high.
I love it.
We went to the pub, watched the full 90 minutes. It was absolutely brilliant, and I'm sure the Phoenix will come back with a vengeance next time.
Sure, Keyzie.
Jase, what do you do?
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
News there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show. Plenty coming up after 6 o'clock, including the results of the big poll today. I'm begging for mercy regrowing a mo. I want the people to let me off that particular affliction. So we'll find out the results of that. If it's under 85%, I don't have to grow a mo.
That's right. And this is the first time we've ever redone a big poll because you weren't happy with the result. 95% of New Zealand saying, yes, you should grow the mo. So is this conclusive after this?
Yes.
Okay.
There's no more argument from Hoity J, okay?
Yeah,
and also,
that'll be the day.
What's on the TV with Mike Minogue?
That's me.
Yeah.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike, and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope your Monday's going along very nicely. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Tui. Get it in ya! Get it in ya.
Get it in you.
Keyzie, get it in you.
Get it inside you.
Now listen, the podcast outro, which is our warm-up to the show, which we record and then old Pugsan puts it out in the Atmos.
You have no idea how anything works.
And people listen to it.
Put that out in the Atmos.
I've got to say, today's was an absolute shocker. Mogi was in one of his moods.
He was in a mood.
And it's just... Actually, did we need to put a disclaimer on that one?
Nah.
Because I think it's going to go on the YouTube as well.
I think it'll be fine.
It's going to go on the YouTube Atmos tomorrow night.
It depends how much of it Pugs is cutting out.
Yeah, because
Now,
there's
some of the
things that
filth
need...
that you had put out there, Hoity J, if that stays in there, then
Isn't it-
absolutely we need to have a disclaimer on it. But if that's been cut out, then we should be all right.
Isn't it funny how Mogi was in a filthy mood, but still, it was your thing that we have to cut out?
Yeah.
Jase? Isn't that hilarious?
Why do you guys make up stuff about me?
Anyway, here it is. Here's a clip. It comes out at 7:30 tonight. Search Hauraki wherever you get your podcast from. This clip is called Jack.
I don't...
Oh, that's not okay.
Oh, the thing about you, Hoity J, is I could just
I
see
do
you.
not-
You absolutely
I do not.
You do.
I see you going hammer and tongs.
100%.
Hammer and tongs.
While she's making the coffees.
You've got 3.5 minutes to.
Wow.
Yeah, that's kind of the vibe of the particular podcast today.
I don't listen to the podcast usually, but I will listen to that one back. I had a great time.
That is just pure filth.
I've got a theory here because our podcasts in the last week or so have been really clean.
Don't look at me.
And
I haven't done anything.
all of a sudden, Keyzie comes back and it goes straight to the filth.
You know it was you two. I was here squeaky clean Keyzie as per. Anyway,
Yeah.
7:30 tonight they both come out, so get amongst.
Yeah, I'd rather people didn't watch that one, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Watch it on YouTube tomorrow night. We'll give you
Yeah.
also Pugs has thrown together a new video on the Hauraki Big Show socials. Whitebait Mogi. Check it out.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Green Day there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Monday afternoon. Now, it was a little bit controversial from Hoity J today where I pleaded with the people of New Zealand, more specifically Big Show listeners, that they reconsider the big poll that we did on Friday where it was suggested that I grow a mo for Movember. The vote was 95% yes. I pleaded with the people, please God no, because I hate mows. My wife hates mows. I've got some big things coming up this month, and I don't want to look like an absolute idiot with a munty little mow growing on my
First
face.
of all, is this the big poll?
Yes. The big poll.
What are these big meetings you've been banging on about?
I can't tell you.
You don't
fellas.
have big meetings.
I have 2 big meetings this month.
2 big meetings.
Yes.
Wow.
Meetings that are so big that you having a moustache would impact them negatively.
Me having a moustache will put me on the back foot. I'll feel like an absolute tool.
Right,
You know what I
okay.
mean? You know what it's like, you're thinking, oh, God, I look like an idiot.
No, but when I
And
have a
people-
moustache, it looks cool.
And people think you're being serious.
Yes.
You know, and I'm going to have a half-grown mo. I'm going to look like an absolute moose knuckle.
Stop! You've got to stop using that term.
Yeah, you do have to stop using that.
Why?
I'll tell you what it means in the break.
I know what it means.
So
I don't
you
think
think
you
you
do.
look
Moose
like
knuckle,
a moose
yeah.
knuckle?
Yeah, it's like, it's testicle, it's like testicle thingies.
No, it's not. It's a female version. Oh no, it's a dude version.
No, it's a dude version.
That's right. The female is a
yeah.
So anyway,
Jeez, boy.
So anyway, Jase decided we had to bring the big poll back. Today's big poll was like, are you sure you want me to grow a mo for
Yeah.
Movember? The original threshold was 80%. We upped it to 85% today. 93% of New Zealand still wants you to get a mo. So like, what do you like? You can't call it again. You're just gonna have to grow a moustache and be on the big foot for your big meeting.
Yeah.
Bigfoot.
Back foot.
Yeah, okay. Well,
Mogi?
I think you're going to dominate, man. You just got to go in there with the attitude, brother. And I feel like if you do what you did last year or the year before or whenever it was and get yourself that
Mullet.
sick mohawk that you've been banging on about for about 18 months, I reckon, yeah, you're tickety-boo, brother.
What is
Tickety-boo and a few neck tattoos.
I might grow the beard then and then just, you know.
No, that's not how it works.
Oh,
you can only
what?
you can only grow the moustache.
Yeah, that's
it's Movember.
That's the point of it. Is you have to go through.
Yeah, well, I'll be growing the mo.
No, that's not how it works.
It's not how it works. No,
Jase,
sadly.
what is the big meeting?
I'm not telling you, Keyzie. I'm not telling you what it is.
Is it like
Yeah.
Honkers Anonymous or something?
No. Actually, I just went for a wee before and I looked in the mirror. God, my nose is huge.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Yes, indeed, the Smashing Pumpkins there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Monday afternoon. Let's talk TV. What's on the telly with Mike Minogue? Yes! I don't know what happened there.
So good, fellas.
Last night I watched a few episodes of Mr. In Between.
Yeah, good stuff, mate.
I'm trying to catch up, man.
Yep.
It's good eating. Love it. Love it. But I'd rather hear it from you, what you think about it, because I've already seen it.
Yes. Well, I've continued. I'm about halfway through episode series 2.
Yeah.
Superb.
Yes.
And what I love about it, of course, is the comedy, and it's very, very funny at times. It's so understated and so Australian and laconic, and yeah, mate. But there's scenes where our hero has been forced to go and do group counselling for his anger.
Yeah.
And some of those scenes are just so magnificent. And you basically get to hear out loud his kind of life philosophy.
Yeah.
Because he's in constant combat with the guy that's actually running the session, who's a bit of a doofus. And he gives out his life philosophy, and you go, that's pretty good, actually. It's a pretty good philosophy. There's one little scene that they had where they had a real disagreement with each other, and then they stuck on the main character for 10 seconds in this shot at the end of this discussion, and he had a full beaming smile, and he was just staring at the counsellor, and you knew, it was just so brilliant. He was like, I'm going to mess you up so badly. Don't ever... Whenever he brings his big smile out, Keyzie, you know you're in trouble.
Wow, okay.
It's
the guy that plays that counsellor, his name is David Michaud, and he directed Animal Kingdom, the film.
Okay. Yeah, nice.
And a bunch of other stuff. He's pretty great.
Highly recommended. It's got and the drama in it is very poignant too. There's some real good drama as well.
So this is on Disney, and it's about an Australian
hitman.
Yeah. Based on a true...
No, but it's just very, very real, isn't it? And
very
so sort
real.
of people compare it to Breaking Bad, but I'd say it's based a lot more. It's got its feet on the ground a lot more than that.
Yes.
And I enjoy it a lot more than Breaking Bad.
Right,
Yeah,
okay. Well, I will check it out, because I watched the trailer and I was like, that looks
She's
quite
a gem.
Your wife
entertaining.
will hate it.
Yeah, she will. That's okay.
There's a fair amount of violence in there, Keyzie.
That's all right. I
Yeah.
like violence, man. I watched
That's why you play those games, eh? Douche, 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 douche. Sorry, Keyzie, what are you saying?
So good to be back. Last night I watched Richard Jewell,
Oh, what do you think?
based off of recommendations from this very show.
Can I just say, before you go on, I found it unwatchable and I turned it off.
Hoity J, bloody great movie.
Hey,
Thanks, man.
There you
Absolutely loved it. My wife loved it.
Yeah, I
Wow.
thought she would.
Kathy Bates is such a great actress.
She is.
She's
Yeah.
magnificent.
And-
Such a good movie. And I didn't even know the news story.
Right.
So we watched this full film about bombing at the 96 Olympics. A guy gets framed for it. Well, it's alleged, essentially framed by the FBI
Yeah.
because they want to catch someone.
Backbones.
And then afterwards, I watched a 20-minute thing on YouTube, which was step-by-step retelling of the case and all the shit. They did a good job at recreating everything. The
Yeah.
apartment, the cars, everything is identical. It's amazing.
Right.
Really
Well,
good
I'm
film.
going to have to give it another go.
And I love Rockwell.
Who's that?
Sam Rockwell, FBI agent.
He was the guy that played his lawyer.
Oh, he was brilliant.
Yes.
John Hamm's such a dick.
Yes.
I love John Hamm, but God, he was making me so angry.
It was very good.
Really good movie. It's on Netflix. You should watch it.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Collective Soul there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Monday afternoon. Have you heard about Big Deck Energy, Keyzie? Because you've been away.
No, I've never heard of it. What is it?
Right. Well, if you go on the computer there and you go into your emails...
Well, why
it'll
don't you just tell me? Well,
Oh,
instead
my
of
computer's
me-
just shat the bed.
But
so-
surely you know it off by heart. You would have had
Well,
a
no,
run through.
I've had to take Jase's password off him.
Why is that?
Well, he's always cruising filth. So he's given me the password to his computer. And that's fair enough, man, because he's just trying to do something about it. So he can't access his, and I've given Jase my password so that I can't cruise any filth on mine. So
tell you what-
you're the only one that can access the information, Keyzie.
I tell you what, Mogi, I was fuming about that over the weekend.
Oh, yeah.
I was going, why did I give Mogi my password?
Why is that?
Well, yes, he was saying we're cruising filth a little bit too much at the moment. So
Actually, just on this, you should listen to today's podcast outro when it comes out at 7:30. It's very relevant. So, okay, Big Deck Energy. I've just pulled up the email here. Is this the thing about us teaming up with the legends at Trade Tested to transform your average deck into one with confidence?
totally,
sounds
man.
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So apparently Trade Tested has everything for your backyard delivered to your front door. So we're giving you the chance to win whatever you want from tradetested.co.nz up to the value of $5,000.
$5,000. How good. That's a fair amount of stuff, fellas.
Oh, so you do know about it.
Yeah, well, I was just wanting you to learn.
Oh.
Get up to date, Keyzie.
Thanks, Jase. If you are keen to enter head to tradetested.co.nz, have a wee look, see what they've got on offer, and then go to hauraki.co.nz and enter the draw there. Each Friday over the next couple of weeks, we're going to be drawing one deck owner and award them with $5,000 worth of trade-tested products.
Okay.
Too good, man.
Pretty bloody amazing. We're also going to be giving away daily spot prizes. You just need to send in a picture of your deck to the Hauraki Big
deck
Show.
pic.
A deck pic.
Yeah.
A deck pic.
And can they win up to like $100 for that?
Daily spot prizes, trade tested vouchers. Yeah, not up to. I think it's just $100.
$100,
Wow.
yeah,
Worth
yeah.
doing.
Wow.
So get involved and head to hauraki.co.nz if you'd like to win the whole thing.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Well, there you go, you mad bastards. That's the Monday show done and dusted. What are your plans tonight, Mogi? Have you been to the gym?
I haven't. No, so
Oh,
I'm
right.
contemplating that for after work here. Yeah, we'll see how we go. Nothing big, man. I'll watch a little bit of Mr. In Between.
Yes.
Have a little something to eat.
Sure.
And go to bed, I suppose. Yeah. Yeah.
What are you up to, Keyzie? You'll be pretty exhausted after your first day back on the job there.
Yeah, pretty tuck it out after 3 hours of top quality radio. Pakistan's coming around to watch that movie.
Oh, that's right, yes.
So I'm going to leave.
What movie?
Studio Ghibli, the latest one, The Boy and the Heron, the one that won the Oscar for Best Animated
Oh,
Film.
yeah.
So I'm going to leave
So
shortly.
he's going to come over here watching some cartoons. That's right. Forgot.
Watching a highly acclaimed animated from the studio that made My Neighbor Totoro and Howl's Moving Castle and all that sort of stuff. Spirited Away.
Can I just
No,
put-
you can't. It's
No.
just the two of us. Oh, what?
No, I was going to say, word of warning.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just keep an eye on him. He's in form at the moment, if you know
Well,
what I
no.
mean, Keyzie.
Yeah,
as
well-
we discussed.
Yeah, as we discussed, so-
He is in form.
Okay.
And just make sure you don't leave the room and leave him alone with
Well, what if-
people, you know what I mean?
What if I have to go wheeze or something?
Well, just wear a nappy or something like that, because he's that in form.
Okay.
Yeah, good stuff.
I didn't
mate.
realise he was so informed.
He's in form.
Hauraki, I mean, not Hauraki, Hoity J.
Yeah, man. Oh, shit.
Hauraki J,
Yes.
who almost spilt water on his keyboard just then. What are you doing tonight?
I'm just cruising tonight. I've already made dinner.
You're cruising.
As previously discussed, so that my wife doesn't have to, because I'm a backbone.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And I'll watch a bit of Mr. In Between again.
Yeah.
Probably.
Is your wife watching that, by the
Yes,
way?
yes, she is.
She's liking that?
Yeah, she is. She really likes it.
She loves it?
Yeah, I think she really likes it.
Oh, wow,
I don't
okay.
know if she loves it, but she really likes it.
You love it, eh?
I love it. 4.5 pussies, as I
Yeah.
said. But yeah, just cruising, man, summertime.
Cruising, man.
You know what I mean? It's just good times, right? Just relax, take
Yeah,
it easy,
man.
people, until tomorrow. Make sure you check out the podcast. Make sure you check out our Instagram account. And until Tuesday, see you later.
See ya.